See the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready, go!
Penix gonna throw straight away. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. A lot of mess on the move here. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 6-0 lead right away. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Almost feel bad for those fans who went to get food before finding their seats here, Brock. While they're waiting in line, got a touchdown on the first play from scrimmage.
Now, I got a sense a few of them were scooting towards the tunnel to see what the roar was all about.
Yep.
Just like this guy scooted for the explosive touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take... over at that spot.
380.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Set. 380. Set.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Set. Count it. Go.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Has it downfield, working the left. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. A gain of 26 yards there. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
Set.
Working inside the red zone. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers finish off their opening drive. Well, whether he stays the go-to guy the entire game, we will all judge together. But no doubt about it, on that opening drive, Brock, he was the star. Bunch of catches and a touchdown to begin this one.
Yeah, I think this is twofold. Number one, you love to get this guy started early. He's a playmaker. He's a difference maker. Number two, this defense, well, they better be on high alert because this offense feels like they have a matchup they can attack, and that time attack a third time for 6.
No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 70 Lion. Ready.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And he gets him around 6 there. Tackle made by Elijah Molden.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Mikey, 18.
Penix working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. He gets 6 on that play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
Set. 60 Bisons. Unlock Lion. Ready.
A give left side. Here's Robinson. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the shotgun, Penix. Short pass brought in. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches. They really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Third and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Gets this one to London. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
First and 10, or under Robinson. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Let's go.
Now Penix off the play action. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Junior Colson. And the Chargers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Set. Grenade it. Let's go. Grenade it.
Herbert from the gun. And that one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
21.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Throw left side, complete. And he's tackled for no gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
3rd down, give to Brown. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready.
Herbert. He's got a man left. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
He's throwing deep to the left side.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right, they want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
And On 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
380. Cap it. 12.
You got tight right there.
Ready.
They snap it to Herbert. He's looking deep once again. He's got it inside the 10. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
12. Set. Delta. Take it.
From the red zone on 1st. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. Gotta forget about 1st down in a hurry. They need a chunky yards here on 2nd and goal. Throwing now out of the shotgun. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 3rd and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
And he's got a free play here. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. But now all eyes going to turn to those officials. We got to see if this flag is going to take it away. Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chargers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
14. Falcons 7. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. And they're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Manage 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. The Chargers have an early lead. We're back to SoFi right after this.
Ready.
Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They have it 2nd and 4.
19 Tiger.
Putting the tight end in motion. Here's the backup. First throw. Escape. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Cougar 19.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, and the ball is out to the end zone. Oh, no, and it bounces out to their own end zone. That's going to be a safety. Well, I've seen this happen a time or 2 in my NBA tenure, Brock. A guy checks in, jump ball, takes a dribble in the wrong direction, and then realizes what he's doing. That was an entirely new level.
That was a uh-oh. You know, NFL scouts will call it spatial awareness, and that was a failure of spatial awareness. Makes me want to, Kate, I wish we could have a camera right there on the helmet of that quarterback so we could all see the utter chaos. And then it's desperation. Well, and then unfortunately, it's total failure in the end.
So 1st down from the 41. Rodgers from the gun. Throw is there for Rondé Gadsden. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. That play good for 17 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Working out of the gun, here's Rodgers. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Rodgers going to throw here, 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that makes it 4th down.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. They'll go for it. Rodgers. He connects downfield. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Brown on 1st and goal. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Brown again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Only 2 on the carry there, and it's 3rd and goal from the 4.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Cali, don't let Cali.
Now Rodgers. Caught out wide. And this will be a pickup of about 3. Is that enough to convince them to go for it here?
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Leaving the offense out there. It's 4th and goal from the 1. They'll throw for it. And he won't come through on 4th and goal. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Gained a little bit there. Kind of feels like a gain of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room. No margin for error.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Come on.
Hooker will look to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they'll take him down here right at the 8-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on third.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. Now Hooker. He has the first over the middle. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time.
It's a gain of 10. And the Falcon first down.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More football from SoFi in just a moment. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Hooker to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. First down from the 42.
79 Broncos.
Now here's Hooker. It's everything he has under this one. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it's going to be 2nd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
To throw, Hooker. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling the preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Viking 18.
To the air on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Kate, it's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to author a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Let's go. 60 Vikes, 60 Vikes. Ready.
Here's the snap on 4th. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. First down. Here's Rodgers. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Downfield finds Lambert Smith. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get 23 on that one. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
The Chargers sending out Dicker the kicker to add 3 to the board. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash.
32-yard attempt.
Let's get this point.
So without a timeout to call, this winds up as a delay. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Pass it down close. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers grow their lead just before halftime.
That quarterback knew he was going to wear one to get that throw away, and he'll be happy to make that trade-off every single time when it leads to a touchdown.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers take a 16-point lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. This will end up as a touchback.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolves.
Hooker set to pass. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he'll get it up to the 44. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Stephanie. Bronco 80.
They'll go play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Ready. 79.
3rd and long for him here. Rolling left, buying some time. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
4th down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there.
Let's go.
And they're going for this. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
Dicker connects there. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
Ready.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. Time now for the bottom half of the roster to make an impact, Brock. Our preseason opener underway in half number 2. I think the Falcons got that one back. Oh, they did! It's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. Ball just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10. Back now, pressure coming. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Quickly out to the right, complete. And he works it down to the enemy 44-yard line. Caleb Farley arranging over for that stop. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Let's go.
Throw here, 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 28. And 16 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Zone read, a give to Harris. He picks up 5 on that 1st down run, brings up 2nd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage. You know, that type of play is so doggone impressive, not just because it saves a touchdown. He had timed that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score.
From the gun on 3rd down. Johnson finds the football, complete. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 8. And the Chargers first down.
From the red zone on first. He brings it in. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
2-yard line.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Let's go now.
Complete on the option. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it.
Second and goal.
They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot, second down coming up.
Come on, set.
Brown. And he's in for the touchdown. The Chargers grow the lead coming out of halftime. For a second, looked like the Chargers offense was coming off, but no. Coaches say stay out there. We're going for 2.
2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete.
Chargers 32. Falcons 7.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away.
For the Chargers.
And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Ready, set.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is first and 10.
60 vices. Ready.
Give now to the running back. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got second and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Come on, set. 70 tip.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. On first down, they'll run. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Back-to-back carries here. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a Falcon first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Viking 18. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. And the Chargers get home, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. Second and 18 coming up.
Ready.
Now Hooker. Murray with the catch. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Here he goes, third and long. Escapes the pocket. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
Go! Bronco 80. Go!
They're going to try to throw for it. Flush down now to his left. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And the Chargers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, they had one last gasp to try to make something happen here in the red zone, Brock. Just wasn't there. This defense too locked in, coming up with the interception.
Yeah, it's the work they do on those first 3 downs to get to this 4th down, like a pitcher does, to get to an 0-2 count. They know it's their advantage. And once that offense just...
Along the right sideline, there's space. 30 at the 20. To the house, touchdown LA. The Chargers stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd. Oh man, Brock, once that became a foot race, you could have gone ahead and just said goodbye because you were not stopping that play.
He gone. I mean, he's long gone. Not with a full field ahead and one of the longest runs of his career right in front of him. The way he broke that, the only fitting place was the end zone.
The Chargers trust in their offense. They're going for 2 again. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. And he's got it. They certainly weren't hurting for points, but hey, why not add 2 more onto the massive lead they've got? Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. We're all set to begin the 4th and final quarter.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Just content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Ready.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Dumps it off to his running back. And this one doesn't go far.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Get it. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Throwing from the gun here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Benjamin St. Juice picks it off. And the Chargers will set up just a little bit shy of the 40 following the tackle.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. They'll work against the blitz. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. They give to Harris from the gun. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Trap 60, Trap 60. Go.
Back to throw. Johnson on the sideline. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
Gain of 3 brings up 3rd and 4.
They're throwing it. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Comes up empty on that one. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Shut down, motion, check.
They'll throw for it. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
A 50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Go! Cougar knife.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Getting out to his left. He takes it himself. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Throw left side, complete. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Ready? Crack all 80.
Hooker will look to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now they have 3rd and short.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Deputy! Deputy lying! Ready?
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch and a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
From the red zone now. And he's got it, so they'll pull a little ways back with a touchdown. The Falcons making the scoreboard look a touch better. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons still trail by a lot. It's a 26-point differential. And no problem for the Chargers. They cover it up. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll throw to start the drive. Taking a chance to the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Again to throw on second. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here.
Check it out.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Offense to the line fast.
That's another Chargers first down. First and goal at the 9-yard
In the red zone on first. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Chargers coasting to the finish line. So the incompletion on first. Here is second and goal.
Let's go now. 18.
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Pass it down close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
brings up third and goal.
Go.
Third down from the gun. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Chargers continue piling it on here in the fourth. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10.
Blocking 18. Ready.
They're going play action. Trying to push deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
Let's go now.
Hooker set to pass. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And things look tougher now with third and long. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Third and long for him here. Into the hands of Murray. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you in.
Ready. Cougar knife.
Now here's Hooker. Escapes out to the left. Murray with the catch. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that is good enough for an Atlanta first down. New set of downs for them from the 31.
Down. Cowboy 80. Ready, ready.
Throwing it again here. Hits his running back. Nice run across the 15. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Offense is set, 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Bronco 80. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Chargers.
Still sticking with the passing game. Escapes the pocket. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Let's go.
They'll run it here on 3rd down. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Falcons putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons will trail by 25. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And no problem for the Chargers. They cover it up. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go.
They're going to pass it here. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
At the 29-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
60 Maverick.
Throwing from the gun. Look at that power, deep left side. And he's got it, touchdown! But there's a flag down. Might be defensive, though. I think this touchdown should stand. So the Chargers come away with a win in this one. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fighting together for the victory. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.